I would expect nothing less from the Coon Master himself. Charlamagne, I don't understand what's going on. Okay, as I said, your brick and mortar in the Facebook desk really needs to reevaluate some of the mindsets and the mind frames that you're thinking through. And every time you come on here and try and shade Black woman, I'm going to hop up here like the goddamn police hoe. It's just going to be that simple, that quick. I'm reading you hoes for filth. I don't have this much time today, so you hoes need to hurry up and get your ass online, because this is about to be one of the most iconic ass drags and reads, especially going later on into our other subject, which is the Grammy nominations that had you hoes so angry and so bothered and so pressed this afternoon. Charlamagne, if you don't take your, beach ball and shape head ass on somewhere, bitch, because I know since you're built like a beach ball in the face, you're used to being in sunny days and sunny environments, but bitch, let me tell you something. I'm about to shade that ass. Shade that ass. I know that your basketball-shaped head ass is used to being in the sun on hot pavement, bitch, but let me tell you something. When the AdrianXpression reads start coming up, bitch, this is the librarian, and I'm going to put you in the shade. So it's time for your ass to cool the fuck down. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to get to these comments so I can see what my people are saying. Y'all already know what the T is. Charlamagne.
Alexa.
Girl, I said Charlamagne, not Alexa, girl. I don't know why these commercials are coming here. Let me tell you something. Oh, I see my comments. What's the T, Adrian Army? I'm hopping in real quick. This is not going to be a long one. This is not going to be a long one. I have promised someone I would go somewhere. So let me tell you something. Bitch, Charlamagne has said, well, girl, he took to Twitter. I don't know why he still has his own Twitter password, but somebody needs to take that shit away from it. He took to Twitter to say, well, girls, you Black women need to go ahead and just start creating your own platforms, just like Tomi Lahren did, to express herself. You hoes need to just get basically, this is what he was saying. Go look on his Twitter, Charlamagne, or see the God. I don't understand why his name is Charlamagne the God, when in all actuality, he should be named Charlamagne the Frog, bitch, but we're going to keep this shit moving. He said, well, girl, y'all need to make sure that you're creating your own platforms. And all of Twitter was responding like, girl, there are Black women who are out here doing the damn work. They're out here giving you social media realness when it comes to standing up for Black issues. And he was like, girl, I don't see where they at, girl. They need to create their own stuff. Of course, I don't understand. See, God, you live in a media world. Why would you think for a second that a white Barbie bitch who has this look that these sister fuckers like, why would you think that in a white society that Black women would get just as much just as much traction and resources as someone who looks like that and someone who has those ideals? Girl, it's not called a fight or a war for no reason, girl. We're fighting against something. So why the fuck would white supremacy want to uplift something like that? So what your job is, as someone who does have control over some type of platform, is to make sure that these Black women who are fighting for your Black ass, let me tell you something, because black men did not start like Black Lives Matter. Black men did not start Black Lives Matter. So while you're over here trying to bash the very platforms that have been working to save your nigger ass, what you should have been doing is uplifting these Black women like my girl, all these people on my Twitter that are using their platforms, these women, strong ass women. You should be uplifting those people. Them instead of Cheska Lee got your ass completely together. She said, while you're over here rhetorically comparing us to Tomi Lahren, what you should be doing is making sure that we are being seen and heard, okay? Because as I said on Twitter, Black women can't do shit in this country without it being minimalized, without it being minimized, without it being ignored, and without whitey coming in and whitewashing it and trying to replicate it and flip it around for financial profit. So Black women, of course, you stop acting like you don't know that these platforms exist. You know they exist. You know that they exist. It's just that your ass, I guess someone told me you're coming out with a new book, so I don't know. True to Coon spirit, you say, well, girl, let me twist the system. Let me go ahead and shake the table so that these hoes maybe can buy my book. I don't know what type of book your ass needs to be creating, because the way that you go back and forth on this dumbass logic really has me shook. So I don't know who the fuck is about to buy your book. But that was completely disrespectful to the very movement that is trying to save your ass while these Black ass men are dying in the street, bitch. You need to be more careful with the shit that you say, okay? So I don't understand where you're getting this shit from. I don't know what world you're living in where Black women have completely the same amount of resources, the same amount of money as these white women, the white counterparts who you may see in positions of media power, like they. So, and you were on social media talking about, oh, social media is not enough. Social media is not enough. Bitch, what do you think is reaching the masses right now, girl? It's not Telegram. Girl, you'll get your ass on. And social media was the very reason, the very thing that gave Tommy her power, if we're being honest, all those viral clips on the internet. And if it was not for social media, your ass probably would not have found her and been able to hang out with her and put your arms around her hips like you were some type of abused ass slave, trying to kiss the kiss the feet of the slave master, girl. You would not have been doing that shit, like trying to get her white ass. You would not be trying to do that shit, girl, and culture ass pussy would not be trying to. So let's not downplay. No matter what you have, I don't care if you have just a Twitter, I don't care if you have a LinkedIn, bitch. If you are using that platform, use it, because you never know how it can affect change. You see what I'm saying? But Charlamagne think that everybody got to start an online news thing. Everybody got to start a YouTube channel. Everybody got to start no shit like that. Reach the people that you have the power to reach, girl, and that's it. So I don't understand what he's talking about and trying to downplay social media. If you don't sit your ass down, Tommy Lauren's power lies in social media. So I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Charlamagne, you need to go ahead, and since you bashing all these people that you claim not to exist, someone said you need to stop acting like the reason we are not as prominent is due to our lack of effort. No, that's not the reason, bitch. That is not the reason. Have these hoes trying to keep them out or copy what they doing, as I said earlier. So you need to change your rhetoric right now, bitch, because I'm going to drag your ass from sea to shining sea. I'm going to drag that ass for every amber wave of grain that your face is constructed like. Okay, so get your shit together. Make sure, since you talking all this shit, since you trying to critique shit, goddamn better. You have, as I said, some type of platform, no matter how trash it's coming out to be. Why don't you take some of these women that you out here bashing, instead of bashing Tommy Lauren, the fucking racist bitch that is dragging you black men, instead of dragging her, you want to be coddled up next to white supremacy as if that bitch don't have a knife at your goddamn back. Let me tell you something. Instead of making fun of these hoes, instead of making fun of these black women who are out here doing the damn thing, bitch, save your goddamn life, you need to invite them on your show so we can have an exchange of information, and so that their platforms can be uplifted, okay? Get that shit together, Charlamagne. I don't want to see this shit no more. I'm tired of dragging your rusty ass, bitch. You look like a rusted ass crowbar in the face. I did not plan on doing this goddamn video, but since you like to blow up Twitter with the dumb shit that you say, I felt like it was necessary for me to come on here and really just dig into that ass like it's we're in the movie Holes or something, bitch. I'm going to be bitch. I'm finna be digging in that. I'm digging in that ass, bitch. I'm getting a shovel. I'm talking about 6 feet deep every goddamn day looking for the treasure, bitch. And really, I don't understand why I'm looking for treasure, because there's none there. Okay. So moral of the story is, and then we're gonna move on to Grammy nominations because I have to make this shit quick. Moral of the story is, Charlamagne, instead of trying to critique black women about something that they are victims of, why don't you go ahead and try and alleviate the problem, find ways to fix it, find ways to promote these platforms who are definitely out here putting in work. Let's find a way to stand together. And also, not everyone has to create a YouTube channel or a news channel, online news media to make this shit work, bitch. If someone has a Twitter and that shit has power, or Instagram or whatever, if someone is doing it by word of mouth, if someone is teaching their relatives and family members, that's the type of power we need. We need it from every angle. So I don't understand what you're talking about, especially when your ass runs a radio show. It's not no news station, bitch. So what she said, bitch, on to other shit that matters. Let me tell you something. And this is the last time I'm talking about this shit. Actually, no, it's not, because when the Grammys come out, I'm going to drag you hosts again. A lot of you bitches want your faves to have participation awards. Some of your faves are very good when it comes to being marketed, and even then, sometimes they still don't know what the fuck they're doing, so I'm going to barely give them that. But when it comes to being in the music industry, it's very strange that your musical fave has no you know, has no knowledge of music. It's very disappointing. So then when the results come in and these Grammy nominations are being, publicized, a lot of you bitches have a problem with the queen of the recording industry association of America being on top in every single goddamn category. She's shitting on you hoes. And a lot of you hoes try to compare it to Miss Coconut. And I don't understand what's going on with that. And I tried to clock it on Twitter because I was like, yes, she does deserve all this shit. Because I said this before on Twitter, I said this on Periscope, I said, I tried to talk to your fave about registers, and she thought, or he thought, that I was, wanting to check something out at the nearest Walmart. Bitch, your faves know nothing about music, so don't get angry when they don't get awarded. Ho, this is not fucking first grade. You bitches are not about to get a goddamn participation award because you literally said 2 words in the studio, went home, and your sound engineer and your producer and everybody else put the shit together, okay? A lot of you bitches are wanting to be the pop girls and the pop queens, pop kings and shit like that. Beyonce said she was not trying to be no pop girl. She was trying to be a legend. You can look it up. She said being a cute pop girl is cute. But what I need to do now is solidify my shit. And that's exactly what she's doing. So I understand why, when she's being awarded for some of the shit that she's doing, why you hoes have such a problem with it. Get your asses together, okay? Get your fave into rehearsals first before you start talking shit. Get your fave into some type of vocal lessons. Some type of vocal person needs to come and oversee whatever the hell she's doing because this shit is tired, this shit is trash. Every time your microphone is on, we ask that it be turned off. Every time, your stage hands are just like trying to secretly take the batteries out of your microphone because you can't sing. You can't sing. Okay. So we all know that there are artists out here who can't sing, like Sierra. Janet Jackson's not serving me no type of vocals that I can use. So that's cute. But with those 2 people, at least they could get on stage and dance their goddamn ass off. Bitch, give me something. You mean to tell me you're gonna serve me a music video and not, okay, there are two main things involved with music. I'm talking about singing, I'm talking about dancing, bitch, and instrument playing, okay? So your ass is in the music industry, but you can't play an instrument, okay? Your ass is in the music industry, but you can't, you can't dance, okay? Okay, we have one more left. Your ass in the music industry, but you can't sing? So what the fuck is there left to work with? Like Lady Olenna said, the Queen of Thorns from Game of Thrones. What's left to work with? Bitch, you've been publicly shamed, confined to the poor cells, confined to 460, you know what I mean? Stripped of your dignity and authority, girl. What's left to work with? Why are you hoes in the music industry and don't know music? Why are you bitches, like, would you want a doctor to be working on your ass? Would you want a doctor to be working on your ass if they don't know shit about the human body? No, get the fuck out the industry, go find something you like to do. I would not want a carpenter coming in this bitch and working on some shit and don't know how to fucking lay down foundation, bitch. I would not want no electrician to come in here and try to fix some lights or some shit and don't know shit about wires, girl. Don't know shit about wires, girl. You bitches are so pressed that I demand excellence. I demand it. I have a high-ass standard for anything, for myself and for the people who I see online and shit like that, and for these idols out here. Why the fuck are you in the industry that you know no shit about? Girl, I don't understand that shit. So a lot of you bitches were pressed that I was saying that your girl Rihanna was selling 460 copies, was moving 460 units first week out of pure sales. I said, bitch, you should have just gone ahead and asked Samsung to buy the Album of the Year nomination as well. A lot of you bitches, as I said, I guess sooner or later you'll realize, I think you kind of reflect what you see in your own life. I think a lot of you bitches who are trying to drag me really are experiencing mediocrity, and you're living off of mediocrity. So that's what you expect from everyone else. And when someone else is actually ambitious and goes for what they want and then gets it and is successful and then is praised for it, you hoes get jealous because you don't have the power, you don't have the mind frame, you don't have the intellect to do so. So I want you bitches to continue to see that anti-sales is not on the goddamn nomination list. I do think that there's albums on the list that do not belong there either, like Views. I don't know why the fuck Views is anywhere near the Grammy nomination, especially since all that fake patois and that tired ass, washed down, watered down ass Caribbean culture had me pressed as someone who lived in a Caribbean household had me fucking pressed. That shit was trash to me. What else did I think not belonged on there? I mainly had a problem with Drake's ass. being on there. But yeah, Grammys goes after technicality to excellence. Some of your faves just aren't fucking excellent, and I want you to accept that, okay? I want you to go ahead, accept that shit. Of course, Rihanna did get nominated, but go ahead. Oh, Justin Bieber, that bitch. Oh my God. Oh, bitch. He was even on that shit either. So that's all I wanted to say. I want Charlamagne to get his act together because I'm tired of people attacking Black women. And y'all already know he's misogynist to me. At least some of the shit that he has said in the past, I think he's misogynist. So I'm sick and tired of people attacking Black women. Sick and tired of people attacking Black people, gay people, trans people. I'm done with it, bitch. I'm gonna drag your ass every single time I see some dumb shit coming on. So Charlamagne, that's for you. And remember, bitch, just because your fave sings about work doesn't mean that she's putting it in. So I want you hosts to just go ahead and just realize that, really embrace that, come to terms with it, okay? Because I've come to terms with a lot of your faves not really enjoying vocal lessons. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see ya.